All right, how to make Moe's famous clam chowder. You can do it tonight, and we'll show you how. Now we're going to learn how to make clam chowder. When we go to the coast, our family, we go down to Moe's Clam Chowder down in Lincoln City, and my son always insists that we stop by Moe's because they have the world-famous clam chowder. So here today, to help us learn how to make Moe's famous clam chowder is her granddaughter, Cindy, and McEntee?
McEntee.
McEntee, close enough. Okay, thank
Close
you.
enough for who
Hey,
it's for.
nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
In fact, I was just down the coast this weekend, drove by Moe's, like, you know, I should stop for some clam chowder. Here's the first question. How much clam chowder do you guys go through in a year at Moe's?
Oh my gosh, in a year? Well, we make about 5,000 pounds a day.
Whoa! 5,000 pounds
so,
a day?
Times that by 365 and you've got it.
There you go. All right. So the secret to good clam chowder, what do we have to do?
Well, the secret is, at Moe's, is we keep it simple. And this is a household size recipe here.
Okay.
And,
yeah, because we don't need 5,000 pounds.
No, we don't need to do that today. But we can do that sometime if you'd like.
One day.
But what I did was I have 8 cups of potatoes that I cubed up. And I'm cooking, they cook them in the clam juice that I strained off these clams. And because these are cooked clams, we'll just add those now. They don't need to cook anymore, just heat through.
Okay.
We'll put a little pepper. You know, we had a pepper disaster last time I was here.
Yes.
So we're keeping clear of that again. I'll handle the pepper this time.
You're handling the salt as well. Thank you.
Well, you know, just in case. We'll stir these in.
Do you want to help, Dave, or are you just
No,
gonna...
no, I love watching. And,
Okay.
now, the clams, are they, you know, where do you get the clams?
These are canned clams.
Canned clams, okay.
And you can get, you know, I like this size because it comes with the right amount of juice. If you don't have enough juice to cover your potatoes, not swamp the potatoes, but just cover them. That's all you need.
All right.
Because we're going to make...
and what is this you're doing here?
Okay, now this was, in my food processor, I chopped up bacon.
Oh.
And there's a cup of bacon and a cup of onions that I have sautéed.
My son, by the way, is convinced that it's the bacon that's made your clam chowder famous.
Well, bacon is an important part. The flavor is so nice, kind of rounds the flavor out.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
gives a little bit of a smoky flavor to it. So anyway, you mix
you've got
your
the bacon
flour,
and the onions.
and then you mix your flour in there, and you make,
All right.
it makes kind of a thick, you know, roux that's rather thick, actually. And the potatoes, we turn those up so they're nice and hot.
Okay.
And we're just going to pour this into these potatoes.
This is quite a healthy family serving.
Well, you're going to have friends over.
Oh, that's right. We have a Super Bowl coming up.
Well, this is perfect for this time of year, you know, because it's been so cold and so miserable out. And
okay.
so we let this kind of cook through because we've added flour. We want the flour to kind of cook up a little bit.
Alrighty.
So this is going to get very, very thick. Notice we haven't added any milk yet.
No.
Okay.
And this is something you can make ahead, a day or two if you wanted to, this far. And you cook it up, and then when you're ready to serve your chowder, you add about 4 cups of milk.
And can you use whole milk, fat-free? Does it matter?
We always use whole milk at Moe's, but you know, sometimes when I am not really, I'm wanting to have chowder, but I'm not wanting to have calories.
Right.
I use a fat-free or low-fat milk.
But it wouldn't be
if
Moe's
you're
clam chowder if you
if
had.
you're putting bacon in there, you know, fat-free milk isn't high on your list of have-to-haves, is it?
No, true.
Okay, so once you've done that.
And now, basically, you have clam chowder. And we'll let this cook and get nice and hot, like this pot did.
Look at that.
And it's ready to serve.
And how long, I want to feel the consistency, how long, it's just odd that I want to, but I do, how long do you let this just simmer in the pot?
You know, this is a really easy to simmer in a pot, but you know, you have to be careful because there's milk in it, it'll scorch. So you have a nice crock pot at home, almost everybody has one. When your chowder's done and you're not sure if everybody's going to eat at the same time or whatever, put it in their crock pot.
Sure. Just let it stay warm.
And let it stay warm. It won't scorch and it'll stay nice and...
Yeah, you have some shrimp and crab here too.
Well, that's a nice thing to do to your chowder if you want something just a little bit, you know, kick it up a notch.
Right.
Shrimp, and this is fresh crab that was picked yesterday, and you know, that really dresses up a bowl of clam chowder.
When you put the clam chowder in the bowl, did you want to do that? Do we also add butter on top of that?
Well,
Yes,
we put
they
butter in the
do.
bottom. We put
Yeah.
butter in the bottom of the bowl.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that,
There you go. Love it.
and Dave, if you want crab or shrimp,
No, I just want clam chowder.
okay.
And then now usually when we're down at the restaurant, by the time they serve it, the butter has worked its way to the top.
Right, right. This probably isn't as hot as it could be, but.
All right, Cindy, we're going to put the recipe on our website at KATU.com. And again, you also have a book about Moe's, too.
I do.
It's the history of Moe's. And the name of the book again?
It's on the waterfront.
On the waterfront.
Moe's on the waterfront, yes.
Thank you so much, Cindy.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you.
for coming by. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.